Today is the day I have been preparing for since the past 4 weeks. It's car show day. Coming up in today's episode, I tried to polish the whole car alone, but it started raining on the way to the show. This Uber driver drove so professionally that I offered him some money to see me on the weekends.
Man, I could pay you on the weekends to do this.
We saw how Santa makes clouds in his Corvette. I found Jesse's car chilling with Dom and the crew after they fled race wars. And somebody brought a Japanese Yakuza's car in the show. For today's car show, I fully built my 2007 Lexus IS350. For my 2007 Lexus 2IS to 4IS project, until now I have installed the front conversion headlights, the front bumper kit, the rear sequential taillights. I have restored my beat up wheels, installed aggressive spoiler and diffuser. I've also installed performance coilovers and upgraded my interior with premium suede and an OEM style CarPlay screen. I've also painted all the new parts and installed aggressive lip kits in the last episode, and the car looks absolutely stunning. And as you may already know, today is the debut of my car at the Driven Show, which is the largest Canadian auto show, and I have less than 12 hours to the show. So let's get started with the polishing, get some sleep, and then head to the show. Alright, it is the final day today and tomorrow is the car show, and finally I only have one more step remaining, which is scuffing the newly painted surface, which is the passenger side fender as well as the whole front bumper. I'm gonna go ahead and start masking the surrounding areas so I can go ahead and scuff them with 1000 grit sandpaper and then 1500 followed by 2000 grit sandpaper to get a smooth finish. And then I can go ahead and start polishing with Meguiar's 105 and followed by Meguiar's 205. And once I'm done with scuffing, I can go ahead and wash the whole car with soapy water. And once it's dried, I can start polishing the car. The fender is completely polished, and as you can see, the shine is absolutely phenomenal, and I can see myself on the fender. That's exactly what I wanted. Technically now the fender looks newer than the other body panels, so I'm going to go ahead and also polish up the hood and the surrounding areas, as well as do a one-stage polish for the whole car. Alright, check this out. I only did one stage polish, which is why you can still see swirl mount. But the fender looks amazing, and the hood is also half polished. And this side is not polished yet, so this is what it used to look like before. You can obviously see myself on the hood right now, and before you couldn't see very much. So that is the difference right now. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the whole hood as well as the driver's side fender. And after that, I still have some work remaining. I have to put the roof spoiler. So I'm going to go ahead and put that after I finish the polishing. Alright, the car is now polished and clean and looks absolutely phenomenal. The front end is completely done. And I can see myself on the car now. So that's good. And the new fender paint is also shiny. Meanwhile, I also went ahead and installed the roof spoiler and it looks good. And I just stuck it with double set 3M tape, as well as seal it with some silicone right here. I'm going to seal it with silicone on the rest of the sides at some point later after the car show. And check the rear end. It looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm happy with how it looks. And now it's time for the auto show. Sometimes when you build a car and it's sitting for so long, you may end up draining your battery due to an interior light that you may have left overnight or simply because of cold weather. And for situations like this, I always like to carry my pocket-sized Oxylum battery booster with me. It is always handy to have a portable battery that can jumpstart your car or power your devices when you need them the most. This is the Oxylum Jumpstarter, and everyone needs to have this in their car. It is literally palm size, carries lots of juice, and can jumpstart your car multiple times on a single charge. The LED indicator tells you how much power you have left, and on the side you will see two USB output ports, and here is your car battery jumper as well as a powerful LED to see in the dark. The jumpstart port allows you to connect to your car battery terminals and power it up. Inside the box you will find your instruction manual, your jumper cables that also has LED indicators, and a portable carry pouch with your USB-C charging cable. Jumpstarting your car is very simple. Just connect the cable to the auxiliary battery booster and connect the positive clamp to the positive terminal and the negative clamp to the negative terminal of your car's battery, and it will automatically start boosting your drain battery. After you have connected the terminals, by the time you have reached your ignition keys, your car will be ready to roll. I definitely recommend having this with you all the time, and I will put the link in the description so you can use my code BillFixCars to get a discount on your order. Huge shout out to Oxylam for sponsoring today's episode. Now let's head to the show. Alright, we are here at the Driven Show, and check out this fully aired out truck just resting on the ground. Here is my 2007 Lexus build. It did rain a lot on the way, and I did my best to dry the car and wipe it clean. Nevertheless, we made it to the show. I can't believe this day has come where I'm presenting my car in the show. The car sits perfectly at 24 inches from the wheel arch to the ground, and I think it definitely attracted some attention. Overall, the whole build of the car is very unique to the show because there was no other Lexus IS that was fully built to a 4IS conversion. We will come back to the car in a second. Now let's see some really cool builds at the show before heading towards the drift arena. Someone here built a VIP Toyota Celsior, also known as the Lexus LS430, and he even put a chandelier in his car. That is so VIP. There is a whole crew here who recreated the Fast and the Furious series cars. As you can see, Jesse is finally back after he fled the scenes at Race Wars, and look, me as NSX is also here. Dominic Toretto's heist car is also looking good. It's actually nice to see people do great jobs at these theme builds and totally nail it. I guess we can say it's all about family. Moving on to this awesome Supra, check out the details on this 800 horsepower bad boy. And here we have another full carbon wide body Supra. Every single body panel is exposed carbon fiber, and the owner definitely did a great job at this build. Alright, now let's head to the drift arena and see what kind of power they are packing. I've always wanted to become a drift champion, and I guess building my own drift car is in my bucket list. I am more excited to see what the LS motor can do in this drift Corvette. If I ever end up building a drift car, it would probably be a Corvette. I decided to tag along in the passenger seat with one of the E46 drifters, and honestly, this was a truly memorable moment.
I would pay you on the weekends to do this.
Well, if I can live 9 hours from here, I just drop you off and you're good to go.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Alright guys, the show was great, and this car brought me a lot of great conversations. The total timeline of this build was just around 3.5 weeks, and all the newly converted lights look stunning, and the diffusers along with the lip kits definitely makes the car look more aggressive. The ride height is also perfect, and honestly, the coilovers are absolutely phenomenal. So far, I'm really happy with these coilovers for the Lexus IS with adjustable dampers. Check out how the car looks whole and complete just by lowering the car. All the body kits and the interior as well as the screen is from ID Tech Store, and this has been by far one of my best builds. I didn't really have time to install a set of spacers, so I will be doing that in the next episode. I am super happy with the build so far, and thank you all for supporting me along this project. We are back home after an amazing day at the show. Now watch a short clip of the best builds at the show, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one.